Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Waving Hand. Today we're diving into a topic that separates the dreamers from the doers, the average from the extraordinary, and the temporary from the unstoppable, self-discipline mindset. If you've ever struggled with procrastination, distractions, or giving up too early, this video is for you. By the end, you'll not only understand what self-discipline really means, but you'll also have practical tools to build it into your daily life. So, grab a notebook because this video might just change the way you look at success forever. Part 1. Why self-discipline matters. Think about the people you admire most, world-class athletes, successful entrepreneurs, or even someone in your own life who seems to have it all together. What do they all have in common? It's not just talent. It's not just luck. It's discipline. Talent might get you started. Motivation might give you a boost. But self-discipline is what keeps you going when motivation runs out. As Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. And that's exactly what the self-discipline mindset is all about, building habits that move you toward your goals, even when you don't feel like it. Part 2. The biggest myth about discipline. Now, let's clear up a huge myth. A lot of people think discipline means forcing yourself to do painful things you hate. But that's not true. Discipline isn't punishment. It's training yourself to act according to your values and long-term goals, not your short-term feelings. For example, waking up early to exercise isn't about suffering. It's about caring for your health and future. Studying when you'd rather scroll Instagram isn't about torture. It's about building the life you want. Discipline is freedom. Because when you master yourself, you're no longer controlled by impulses or distractions. Part 3. The science of self-discipline. Let's bring in some science. Your brain has two main forces at play. 1. The limbic system, the emotional pleasure-seeking part. 2. The prefrontal cortex, the rational decision-making part. When you lack discipline, the limbic system takes over. You choose Netflix over studying, junk food over fitness, instant comfort over long-term growth. But when you strengthen your self-discipline, your prefrontal cortex becomes the driver. You start making decisions based on logic and goals, not just feelings. And the amazing thing is, discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Part 4. Building the self-discipline mindset, the 5 pillars. All right. Let's get practical. Here are the 5 pillars of a self-discipline mindset. 1. Clarity of purpose. If you don't know why you're doing something, you'll give up easily. Write down your goals, and then dig deeper. Why does this matter to me? Example. Don't just say, "I want to lose weight." Instead, say, "I want to lose weight so I can have more energy, live longer, and be a role model for my kids." That clarity gives discipline power. 2. Small, consistent actions. Discipline isn't built overnight. It's about small daily wins. Want to read more? Start with 10 minutes a day. Want to get fit? Do 10 push-ups daily. Want to save money? Put aside just $1 a day. Consistency beats intensity because consistency compounds. 3. Remove temptations. Discipline isn't about being stronger than temptation. It's about designing your environment to make good choices easier. Delete distracting apps. Keep junk food out of the house. Create a workspace that pulls you toward focus. Think of it like this. If you want to eat healthy, don't put cookies on the counter and expect willpower to save you. 4. Accountability and standards. High achievers hold themselves to higher standards. But here's the trick. Don't just rely on willpower. Use accountability. Tell a friend your goal. Hire a coach. Track your progress publicly. When others are watching, you're far less likely to quit. 5. Embrace discomfort. Here's the truth. Self-discipline requires stepping outside your comfort zone. Cold showers. Tough workouts. Studying when you're tired. But every time you do something uncomfortable, you prove to yourself that you can. And that builds unshakable confidence. Remember, growth and comfort cannot coexist. Part 5. Real-life examples. Michael Jordan didn't become the greatest basketball player by practicing only when he felt motivated. J.K. Rowling didn't write Harry Potter by waiting for inspiration. Elon Musk didn't build companies by hitting snooze 10 times a morning. They all mastered the discipline of showing up, day after day, regardless of mood, obstacles, or setbacks. Part 6, Action Plan for you. All right, so how can you start building a self-discipline mindset today? Here's a simple 3-step action plan. 1. Pick one area of your life you want to improve. Fitness, studying, money, etc. 2. Create one small daily habit in that area. For example, 10 minutes of reading. 3. Track it for 30 days. Write it down. Check it off. Watch how it compounds. After 30 days, you'll realize you don't need motivation. You have momentum. Part 7. Closing message. Self-discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up, even when it's hard. Because every small act of discipline rewires your mind, strengthens your will, and brings you closer to your dreams. So ask yourself, what would your life look like 1 year from now if you practice self-discipline every single day? The answer is completely different, and it all starts today. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more content on personal growth, and share this with someone who you are and who you want to be. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up even when it's hard. Because every small act of discipline rewires your mind, strengthens your will, and brings you closer to your dreams. So ask yourself, what would your life look like 1 year from now if you practice self-discipline every single day? The answer is completely different, and it all starts today. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more content on personal growth, and share this with someone who needs a push today. Remember, motivation gets you started, but self-discipline keeps you going. Until next time, stay disciplined and stay unstoppable.